Welcome to our first episode of The Feature. I'm Ian, I'm a product manager at SecuTix. In today's episode, we'll be showing you Sam's new email template editor. Why a new editor? Well, Sam is a powerful module, and it was about time we gave it a top-level editor. This new tool, it's easy to use, it's fast, and it's fun. No need to know HTML, CSS, or JavaScript. You can build beautiful emails in just a few clicks. Let's get started. Okay, so we start off with a brand new template, and you can see at the bottom I have my new template editor. So at the upper part we have the usual fields, and on the right hand side we have configuration, the default configuration for my template. So I'll be choosing a different font, default font. And then I can go to the second tab to add some rows. So those are empty rows, element of structures, and I can build the structure of my email very easily. I can define a few elements of configuration for this row. So here I'm choosing a background color for the content, and then I will drag and drop content elements. So I start off by putting a title. In this case, I'm removing the bold using the text editing feature, and then going to the configuration of this element and adding some letter spacing and a different color for the text. I can do everything with just a few clicks. As you can see, there's no HTML. What you see is what you get. You can use your mouse to configure what you need. So when you're happy with that, you can add a second element. So I'm adding an element of text. I've prepared some text to drag and drop, so it's faster. Put that in. Again, I can go on the right hand side and configure that text element with a few things like padding. I can change the font or the font color if I want to, but in this case I'll keep my default values. Now I'm adding a button. So again, you will get some configuration elements on the right hand side. So typically the URL to point to. So I'll add an URL, and then I can change the color of my button and some elements of padding and margin. All this again in a very easily accessible just to anyone. I can design a very beautiful email in just a few clicks. Then I'll be adding yet another content element. Here, when I'm happy with the position of my button, here we go. I will drag and drop a picture. So I get a browse button, I can click on it, I access my file manager. I have all the pictures I have saved. They are stored in different folder if I want to, and insert my picture, and here I can directly integrate it to the tool, apply some filters. I can draw something on the picture if I want to. Here I chose a vintage filter to give it a bit of a vintage look. And again, I can apply some padding, adjusting my content element to what I want to have in my email. You have rows. You can save the rows, and also you can duplicate very easily. In this case, I like my row. I want to have a second one with a different image. So duplicated the row, change my image, apply the same vintage filter, save, and here we are. Now, one very cool feature of this new editor is the fact that I can save those rows. And in this case, I have created a few rows previously, and I can just drag and drop them, the complete row with the content inside. So typically your header, I have a title, I'm drag and dropping a footer, and my title, which includes some dynamic field, which will display "Hi Ian" when I receive my email. So here you have it. That's the entire mail. I'm happy with it. I can save, and of course I can preview it. I can have a look how it will look on the desktop. check that all the elements are the way I want them. I can check on the mobile version, and notice that you can also choose if certain elements are not visible on the desktop version or on the mobile version. All this is configurable directly from the screen. Save the email, and that's it. Here you have it, Sam's brand new email template editor. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Thanks for watching.